Hey guys, welcome to your mat Pilates class. I am super excited for this one. You will notice I'm already sweaty because I literally just taught this class this morning and it was so fiery that I was like, yep, we're filming it for YouTube. It's too good not to. So what you'll need today is a Pilates ball and weights. I have 3s and 5s. Pick your poison with that, whatever you're feeling today. Go lighter, go heavier, whatever you're feeling. And a slider. If you don't have a slider at home, just grab a pair of socks for that portion and do it on a hardwood floor. You will get the same effect. It'll be super fiery. And we are gonna get right into it. So as always, we're gonna find a little cat-cow to start. Palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's just round through the spine, gazing up towards the ceiling. Pushing the floor away, rounding. Take what you need today. Perfect opportunity to circle out through the hips, maybe flipping through the wrists, stretching back. Get out all the sticky bits. It's a Monday morning here, and it's a Monday morning after daylight savings, so it's extra sticky, so definitely need this. Nice. 2 more breaths just like this. Meet me in your neutral spine. Tuck through your toes, drive hips back towards the ceiling, and press your heels down into the mat. Start to pedal out through one foot, then the other. Waking up through those hamstrings. We have a lot of lower body work today. So let's get them nice and warm. Really pressing one heel down, then the other. Energy through the heel of your palms. Feel that stretch through the spine. Let's press both heels down towards the mat. Walk your hands towards your feet, and you're gonna stay there. Feet directly underneath the hips. You're gonna take a bend through the left knee. Right hand reaches up towards ceiling as right leg straightens. My necklace is going to my mouth, that's nice. That'll be good. Open up to the shoulder. Gaze over the fingertips, then coming back down through center. Left leg straightens as left hand reaches. That'll get annoying. Oh well. Wearing jewelry when you're teaching is just never a good idea, but I do it anyway, so. One more time each side. Right leg straightens, right hand reaches. Maybe circling out through the wrists, then back through center. One last time. Nice, let's dive it down through center. Take one last little bend and straighten through the knees. Then walk yourself down. Let's find a nice strong bear hover. So knees directly underneath the hips, hovering 1 inch above the mat. You're gonna drive your hips back, find a nice strong pike. Bending knees down, bear hover, hold. Drive hips back, pressing through the palms. Bear hover down, hips, knees stopping directly underneath the hips. Whew. Let's start to get warm. When you have this move down, let's start to find a tempo. Drawing hips back, dropping knees down. Really find length through the spine. Heels drop towards the mat as hips go long. You have 10 seconds just like this. In 6. We had 2 bear hover pulses in 4. 3, 2, 1, 2 bear hover pulses. Drive hips high, right back down, 2 pulses. Drive hips high. Wow, firing right away through those quads. Pull belly button to spine. Work the core. Firing up through the whole body now, shoulders burning. 12 seconds here. Get a little lower in those pulses. You have 6. We bear hover, pulse it out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your bear hover, just pulse. Pulse. Tiny little movement with the knees. You have 10, 9, 8, 7. Lower. Whew. 4. Don't drop those knees. We hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold those knees. Just hold. 10. Oh my goodness, shaking. Can you get those knees 1 inch closer to the mat? 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop knees down. Oh my goodness. That will get you nice and warm. Oh, find a little child's pose. Take one final little stretch out before we get into the work. Wowie. I'm so excited to have a mic today. So hopefully that helps with the echo and you guys can hear me a little bit better. Okay. Are we ready? I'm not, but here we go. So you're gonna grab your weights and your ball. I'm gonna grab my lighter weights for this one, but whatever you're feeling, these are my 3s. And your ball is going to go underneath your left foot. Laying all the way down onto your back. The ball is pressing into your left foot and your right foot is pressing firmly into the mat. Hands reach up towards the ceiling, preparing for our glute bridge. So when you're ready, you're going to drive your hips up. Left foot pressing into the ball, right foot into the ground, drive hips up towards ceiling. Slow, lower back down. Squeeze and drive up. Lower down to the mat. Squeezing your glutes at the top, powering up and out of that right heel to drive up into that glute bridge. You'll feel that instability right away through the left foot. Squeezing nice and high. Nice work. Driving hips high. Slow to lower right back down. See if you can find 1 more inch of lift into that glute bridge. Nice work. Now, as you lower hips, can you lower arms down to a fly? As you lift your hips, lift arms back up through center. Lower hips, lower arms. Driving high back through center. You are lowering your arms just to hover above the mat, keeping a gentle bend through the elbows. If those weights ever become too much, lose them, or just lose the arms entirely, focus on that lower body. As we start to add in these layers, let's not get lazy through that glute bridge, really driving hips high every single time. That right quad is firing right away. You have 15 seconds just like this. Oh my goodness, fiery. In 5, meet me lifted at the top. In 4, 3, 2, 1, meet me lifted at the top. You're gonna extend, roll your right arm long, right leg goes long. Back through center, lower hips, fly the arms. Drive it up. Left leg rolls long as right arm extends. Back through center, fly the arms, lower hips. You are keeping high at your limit in that glute bridge the entire time, even as that left leg rolls out. Wow. Bicep frames here in that right hand. Oh my goodness. Arm extends, roll it in, fly the arms, lower hips, drive it up. Wow, that is just something else. In 12 seconds, we'll lose the lower of the hips with that fly. Adding on. In 6. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Meet me, drive through center. Extend the left leg, right arm long. Keeping leg long. Extend left leg straight towards ceiling. Arm reaches up to meet it. Extend it back, roll it in, keep hips high. Extend leg long. Wave leg up towards ceiling. Lower down, bend it in. Woo! Long. Wave leg straight. Down, roll it in. Oh my goodness. Find a little more power up through that left heel. That ball is going rolling. Whew. Stay with me. In 10. It's just that roll in and out in 8. Drive up higher through that hip. Yes, you can. In 4, 3, 2, 1. You roll that ball in, extend it long, arm goes long. For 8. Shaking. 6. Pull up higher through the hips, saying that as a reminder to myself. 4. Leg goes long, stays there in 3, 2, 1. Leg is long, you just extend lower. Wave that leg up lower. Whew. You have 5. 1 final little layer to this in 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive that leg towards ceiling, pulsing through the hips. Weight reaches high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant that foot, lower hips down. Oh my God, ouch. That is just fiery. My right quad was just like burning. Okay, lucky us, we're staying down on our back. Move those weights out of the way. And we're bringing that ball behind our right knee. Whew. So, ball is squeezing behind our right knee. Left leg comes up to tabletop to meet it. Hands wrap behind your head, elbows stay nice and wide. Now in this position, right away, you're gonna feel your knees drawing into the chest, mainly because of the squeeze on that ball. Check to make sure that your knees stay stacked over your hips, putting all of the work into that core. No cheat codes. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's take a little crunch up and over towards the ball, over to the right. Lower chest down. Peeling up and off both shoulder blades. Lowering down. Whew. Working to the right side every single time. And remembering, it's elbow to knee, not knee to elbow, so really find the lift through your chest to reach the top. Elbows stay nice and wide the entire time. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Use your breath to fuel the tank. Nice work. Now, next time you lift, can you start to extend that left leg long? Leg to tabletop, lower chest. Curl and extend left leg long. Tabletop, lower chest. I can see my knees inching in towards my chest to make this a little easier. Work to stack those knees over hips. Really lift up, recruit the core. Extending left leg long as low as you can without that lower back starting to arch. No need to rush here, slow and controlled. So strong, 12 seconds just like this. In 5. Meet me lifted in your crunch in 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me lifted in your crunch. You're gonna wave your left leg up towards ceiling, keeping chest lifted. Wave it down, tabletop, lower chest. Curl and extend. Wave leg up towards ceiling. Wave it down. Lower chest, tabletop. Whew. Core really starting to fire up now. So strong, so good. In 5. In 4, adding on. Meet me lifted in 3, 2, 1. As you take that wave, can you start to add a tap of that right toe down? Back through center, lower chest. Extend, wave and tap those right toes down. Center, lower. Whew. Try to square your chest off to the right side of the room a little bit more. Peel up a little bit higher. Nice work. In 10. We'll keep that chest lifted, just those legs on the move. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Keep your crunch up, stay there. It's just those legs on the move. Peel those shoulder blades a little higher, open up through the elbows a little bit more. It's just that wave and tap. You have 10. Whew. Shaking. This is just so fiery. You have 5. 4, keep chest lifted, right leg to tabletop, left leg long. In 3, 2, 1, right leg to tabletop, extend your left leg long, you pulse it up, up, up. High range pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my Lord. Sorry if the mic got a little scrunched up there. Tried not to hit it with my arm. Fiery. Those pulses really just sealed the deal with that one. So that ball is going to stay exactly where it is. You're going to make your way onto all fours. I'll flip around so you can see this leg. Okay, so that ball is tucked underneath your right knee, behind your right knee. Palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And when you're ready, flexing through that right foot, drive your heel up towards the ceiling. Stay there. We're going to take a cross tap, so dropping right knee behind the left. Lifting up through center, drive that heel to ceiling. Cross and tap. Drive it up towards ceiling. Like you're trying to press a hole through the ceiling with your heel. You're really driving that right glute high. And right away, you'll feel yourself starting to dump some weight into that left shoulder, left hand, to take a little bit of work out of the right. Actively send energy into your right palm. Send that work into the right glute. We'll get to that left glute eventually, I promise. Really squeeze, draw that right glute high. Slicing that knee back behind the left. Drive it up towards the ceiling. 12 seconds just like this. We add on in 8. In 6. In 4. 3, 2, 1. Meet me lifted through center. Drop down onto your left forearm. Squeeze your right knee into your right elbow. Squeeze that knee behind, drawing heel back behind your glute. Then we lift back onto that left palm. Take that cross tap. Squeeze through center. Down to that left forearm. Right knee draws to right elbow. Squeeze heel back behind. Lift onto that left palm. Cross tap. Whew. And again, checking that you're not dumping into that left shoulder, especially as we come down onto that forearm. We want to press up and out of that elbow. So strong. Really crunch that knee in. Feel that oblique start to work. Don't get lazy on that glute squeeze at the top. Driving high through center each and every time. In 10. That left forearm will come down. We'll stick with just that knee to elbow crunch. In 8. In 6. In 4. 3, 2, 1. Take your last cross tap. Center. Left forearm drops, we stay there. Squeeze in on that ball. Feel that hamstring start to work. Just that knee to elbow crunch. Drive your heel behind. Wow. That right glute is really working. In 10. We'll add a little fire hydrant to this party. Fun never stops. In 6. Draw that knee to elbow in 5. Really squeeze that heel back behind your right glute in 4. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna lower down, take a fire hydrant. Right knee comes in line with the left. Draw it up. Knee, shin, and ankle lift in one long line. Squeeze that heel back behind. Center. Lower. Lift. Drive. Center. Lower. Lift. Fun little glute combo. Shaking. Keep your gaze down towards the mat. Protect your neck. Find a little more squeeze in on that ball with your knee. That hamstring should be firing up. It's just that fire hydrant up and down in 10. In 5. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. It's just that fire hydrant open and close. Squeezing right glute high. You have 10. We finish with some pulses in 8. In 6. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee is high. You pulse it up. Up, stabilizing glute, really starting to fire now. Maybe you can reach that right hand up towards ceiling. High range pulses, 10, 9, 8, higher, stronger, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Holy Lord. Right glute burning out. Okay, so we're gonna lose that ball. I don't wanna see that thing for a little bit. We're gonna roll our mat up to the top of our space, and we're gonna get into that slider work. Again, if you don't have a slider, just throw on some socks on a hardwood floor, you'll get the same effect. So, grabbing one of your weights and bringing your slider around underneath your left foot. Your weight is in your left hand. You're taking a nice deep bend through that right knee. So I'll show you our setup. So right hand on right hip or behind your back. Deep bend through that right knee. Left arm reaching down long. And you are so deep in that right knee bend that you can lift your left leg up and off the slider and it's not going anywhere. The lighter you are on the slider, the easier it'll be to move. You don't want all your weight pressing into it. That'll be pretty tough to slide on the floor. So when you're ready, let's find a long lunge. Reaching weight down towards the floor, bending into that long lunge. Slow slide up, keeping that right knee bent, stopping slider a few inches behind your right knee. Right back down. Squeeze, slide it back up. Whew. Now I want a 3 count down, 3 count up. If you find yourself getting stuck at the bottom, I don't need a split. You're probably going too far. Shorten your stance a little bit and then slide from there. Only working as far as we need to activate that right quad, right glute. Nice. Proud through the chest. Gaze to the top of your space. So strong. Scooch myself up. Now, next time you reach the top, maybe you want to flip that palm, take an overhead press. Reach weight down to the floor as you take that lunge. Weight goes high at the top. Slow lunge it back down. Whew. Shaking already. We have 12 seconds here. We add on. Like I said, I already taught this class this morning, so this is a little fiery this second time around, but so good. Too good not to share. You'll meet me low in that long lunge in 5. In 4. 3. 2. 1. Find your long lunge. We take a scooter, keeping that bend through the right knee. Draw your left knee in to meet it. Take a row of that left arm. Extend it down. 1 more scooter. Out. Then we draw back up to stand. Right back down. 2 scooters with that row. Deep through that right knee. Drive it up to stand. Reach. Nice and low. Keep breathing. Feel that fire through the right quad. This is where we get stronger. That's it. You have 15 seconds here. Wowee. Nice and strong through that scooter, then power up to stand in 5. We hold it low, just that scooter in and out. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time you find your scooter, stay low. It's just that scooter in and out. Drawing elbow in. Nice and low. Bend a little deeper into that right knee. You have 6. Fun isn't over. In 5. Leg goes long. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg is long. Shift that weight to your hip, both hands. Peel it towards your chest. Staying low, let's take 2 pulses in that long lunge. Squeeze, drive up to stand. Right back down. 2 tiny pulses. Drive it up. Right back down. The smaller you make that pulse, the more you'll get out of it. Just a tiny pull up and down through those toes, then slide it up to stand. Whew. My right glute feels like it's going to fall off at this point. No one but myself to blame. In 5. Adding on in 4. Meet me nice and low in 3, 2, 1. You take those 2 long lunge pulses. Keeping low. Lift that left leg off the glider. Step it down. Whoa. Stand it up. Meet me nice and low. You're nice and low. You take those 2 pulses on that slider. Staying low, lift that left leg off the slider. Plant it down, then we drive it up to stand. Right back down, 2 pulses. Lift that leg up and off the slider. Plant it down, drive it up to stand. Woo! 2 pulses, 1 lift, plant, drive. We are almost there, I swear. In 8. We'll lose that stand between. Oh my gosh. In 5. In 4. In 3. 2. 1. It's just those 2 pulses. 2 leg lifts and lowers. 2 pulses. 2 leg lifts and lowers. Oh, wow. In 6. It's just those leg lifts and lowers in 5. In 4, deeper through that right knee. I know it burns, it's supposed to. In 4, in 3, 2, 1, it's just that lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plant that foot on the slider, weight goes overhead, just draw knee in and out. 10, deep through that right knee, burn it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, step that foot back, plant your palms on the mat, weight stays in hand, left foot stays on the glider. Feet are nice and wide, so you're nice and stable. Right away, let's go into a left arm row. 1 row, 1 knee to elbow to the left. 1 row, 1 knee to elbow. Now, if you feel yourself rocking through your hips to take that row, step your feet a little wider. Add a little more stability. Really squeeze, draw that knee to elbow. Nice, you have 10 seconds here. You have 5, 4, just that knee to elbow in 3, 2, 1, just that knee to elbow. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it up. Belly button to spine. Fun isn't over in 3, 2, 1, send your legs back, both feet to the slider. We take a knee tuck. Draw knees in, out, whew. Wow, trying to cue through this is gnarly. In 10, really draw those knees to chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold that knee tuck, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right foot stays on the slider, left foot steps forward. Surprise! We are going right into that other side of lunges. Oh my God, that is just cruel, honestly, is a word for it. Grab some water, pause if you need. Whew, just like dry heaving into the mic, sorry. Nasty. Okay, no rest for the wicked. Let's just keep moving. Roll out through the shoulders. Right foot on the slider now. Deep bend through that left knee, same setup as before. Weight reaches nice and long. When you're ready, let's find that long lunge on the left side. Squeeze, draw it in. Stopping slider a few inches behind your right heel. Left heel, rather. Then stand it up. While going right into that other side is just like incredibly mean, but we're getting it done. We're getting it out of the way, and we don't have to think about it. That's why I love and around the world. Just gets the hard parts over and done with. Find your nice deep bend through that left knee. Proud through the chest. Maybe you can start to add that reach up at the top. Weight to floor as you lunge. So strong. Again, if you feel yourself getting stuck at the bottom, you're likely going too far. Only go low enough in that lunge just to feel that fire through the left leg. So strong. We have 15 seconds just like this. We know exactly what's coming now. I know ignorance is bliss, but this is your chance to use every single rep as an opportunity to push yourself a little bit further. Maybe you take an option you didn't take on that other side. Maybe you just stay in that discomfort a second longer. You look so strong, so good. I'm trying to look at you, but I'll lose my balance. Okay, next time you lower, let's start to add those 2 scooters. So row, draw right knee in to meet the left. Down, row. Then we drive up to stand, right back down, lunge. 2 scooters. Drive it up to stand, Right back down. Woo. So juicy. Those sliders are just so nasty. I know every time I whip them out in class, all my students are like, they just want to throw them at me immediately, but they're so good. It's like a little reformer at home, no? In 10. It's just that scooter in and out. In 6. Meet me low. In 4. 3, 2, 1. It's just that scooter in and out. Nice and strong with that row. Draw right elbow to ceiling. Deeper through that left knee. You have 10. We know the party isn't over. Whew. In 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg goes long. Shift that weight into both hands. Curl it towards your chest. You take those 2 pulses. Drive up to stand. Right back down. 2 pulses. Drive it up to stand. Again, the slower and tinier you go with those pulses, the more you'll get out of them. Getting nice and low. Find your limit and then pulse from there. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about those leg lifts. We'll add those on in 6. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me low. 2 pulses. 1 leg lift. Drop it down, drive it up to stand. Lower. 2 leg lifts. Lift. Plant that foot, drive it up. The hardest part is landing that foot right back on the slider. Whew. I'm just at like a loss for words at this point. I'm just pushing right along with you. Nice and low. In 6. We'll lose that stand between. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me low. Stay there. 2 pulses. 2 leg lifts. 2 pulses. 2 leg lifts. Oh my God. Get a little deeper through that left knee bends. I know it burns. In 6. It's just that lift and lower. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Keep it low. It's just that lift and tap. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze that right glute up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your slider. Weight goes overhead. Let's draw that knee in and out. Run it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Deeper through that left knee. 3, 2, 1. Weight to right hand. Plant that palm. Let's even it out on the other side. Nice wide stance. Let's go right into that right arm row. Draw elbow back. Right knee to right elbow. 1 row. 1 knee to elbow. Oh my God. You guys are crushing this. This is not easy. In 10. We'll lose that row, just that knee to chest. In 5. In 4. 3, 2, 1. Just that knee to chest, in and out. Really crunch it in. You have 10. Both feet to the slider, knee tucks. In 6. In 4. 3, 2, 1. Knee tucks, just a little quicker this time. 10, 9, 8. We rest in 6. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down. Holy moly. What was I thinking? Dang. Horrible, horrible stuff. In the best way, right? Right? You don't know. I'm losing my mind officially. Okay. All right, so we are going right back in to that all fours series on that left side. Making our way around the world today. So that ball is going behind your left knee now. Palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Taking a flex through that left foot and squeeze in on that ball. Feel that hamstring activate. Let's peel that leg up towards the ceiling. Go right into that cross tap. So left knee back behind the right. Drop through center, squeeze. Lower. Back through center, squeeze. And just like on that other side, let's check that we're not dumping into that right hip, right hand. If you have a deep bend through that right elbow, you need to send a little more weight to your left hand. That right side got its work in, officially. So let's send that same love to the left now. Maybe you play around with this stance on your right knee, step it out a little further. There we go, that feels a little better. Really squeezing, flexing through that left foot. Drawing heel to ceiling as you come through center. 15 seconds here. So strong. In 8. In 6. Meet me lifted through center in 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift through center. Drop down onto that right forearm. That left knee draws into left elbow. Squeeze heel back behind your hips. Then we come up onto that right palm. Cross tap. Center. Forearm. Knee to elbow crunch. Drive heel behind. Press up onto that right palm. Cross back tap. Whew. So good. In 12 seconds, we'll stay down on that forearm, just that knee to elbow crunch. No surprises now, but that's part of the challenge, isn't it? Working through that mind chatter, telling you can't do something, that you're too tired. Ask yourself what your mind is telling you is too hard versus what is your body. Especially as we start to fatigue out, get tired. We're doing hard work, but you are so much stronger than you think you are. I promise you can push through it. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down to that right forearm. We stay there. It's just that knee to elbow crunch. Draw heel behind. Squeeze knee to chest. Shift your weight into that left palm. You have 10. We add in that fire hydrant. Lift up a little higher through that left knee. Fire up through that left glute. In 4. Stabilizing glute is working as well. In 3, 2, 1. Draw knee in. Lower it down in line with the right. Lift up. Knee, shin, and ankle lift up in one long line. Draw that heel behind. Back through center. Close. Open. Drive. Center, close, open, drive, center. Oh my God. Ouchie. It's just that fire hydrant, open and close. In 8, in 6, knee draws forward. In 3, 2, 1, it's just that fire hydrant, open and close. For 10, we just have pulses to finish this off. In 8, drive that left knee a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold that left knee high, we pulse it up. Up, high range pulses, tiny, tiny movement here. Maybe you can lift that left hand towards ceiling. Shaking, oh my goodness. Quivering, you have 5, you have 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Wow. Rolling down onto your back, that ball stays tucked behind your left knee. We're right back to those abs. It's moving right along, isn't it though? Time flies when you're having fun. This is fun, right? Okay, wrap those hands behind your head. Elbows stay nice and wide. Knees come to tabletop, squeeze in on that ball. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, let's take that crunch up and over to the left. Lower chest down. Peel both shoulder blades up and off the mat. Elbows stay wide, rotate open to the left side of the room. Now with the squeeze of the ball behind the knee, you want to draw your knees to chest and shorten that space. Make that crunch a little easier, right? Stack your knees over hips and make sure it's an elbow to knee, not knee to elbow movement. You want to find all that power, that lift through the chest. Really send that work to the core. Be such a shame to miss out on that, right? Strong inhales and exhales. In 10. Let's add that right leg extension in 8. Meet me lifted in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're nice and lifted. Extend that right leg long. Lower chest, leg to tabletop. Curl and extend. Tabletop, lower chest. Now, as we start to add those legs in, let's not get lazy through that lift. You are peeling chest as high as you can each and every time you take that curl. Nice. Leg going low, as long as you can without arching through the spine. "12 seconds just like this. What if you got 1 inch higher through that lift? In 4, 3, 2, 1. You're lifted through the chest. Right leg is extended. Keeping chest high, you wave that leg towards ceiling. Lower down. Tabletop, lower chest. Curl and extend. Wave. Lower. Tabletop, lower chest. Whew. There it is. There's that core. Wowee. That core is just absolutely on fire now. Okay, now, next time you extend that leg long, we take that wave, tap left toes down towards the mat, keeping chest high. Lower through center, tabletop, lower chest. Curl and extend. Wave and tap that left foot. Tabletop, center, lower chest. Wow. Those legs are a lot to think about, especially on a Monday morning, which it is for me. So if you're just sticking with one of those other layers, you will absolutely get that work in. Take what you need, leave what you don't always. But if you're with me, you are feeling that burn. And we're going to stay up in that chest. Lift just those legs on the move in 5. In 4. In 3. 2. 1. Next time you curl your chest, it stays up. It's just that wave and tap. Wave and tap. Peel up off the shoulders. You can find 1 more inch of lift, I promise. 10 seconds here. 1 last layer to this. We have that pulse. In 6. In 4. In 3. 2. 1. Left leg to tabletop. Right hand extends long. We pulse it up. Up. High range pulses. 10. Whew. Higher. 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hug your knees in. Wow. Rocking side by side for just a second. Make your way up, grab those weights. Going back to my light ones for that glute bridge series. Almost forgot about that. Feels like so long ago now. Okay, so this time, the ball is going underneath your right foot. I'll flip around so you can see it. That ball is going underneath our right foot now. And our left foot is pressing firmly into the mat. Weights are up towards the ceiling. Roll back through the shoulders, chin away from chest, and when you're ready, power up and out of that left heel to drive into your glute bridge. Lower down. Drive up, squeeze. Lower down. Now this will feel extra spicy this time around because both of those legs have been worked very hard. So it's going to take a little extra energy, a little extra strength to get through this last glute bridge. Nice. Feel that power through the left quad as you drive, squeeze. Slow to lower down. Nice work. Now, next time you lower hips, can we start to fly those arms out to the side? Lift hips, weights come through center. Lower hips, fly the arms. Drive up through center. Oh my God, my left hamstring is just like no good right now, honestly. It is burning, shaking, but in the best way. Drive, squeeze those glutes high, lower down. In another 10 seconds, we'll add the rollout of that right foot, left arm. Can you find one more inch of lift in that glute bridge? In 8. In 6. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me at the top. Drive 1 inch higher through that glute bridge. You're going to roll through that right foot. Extend right leg long, left arm overhead. Drive through center. Lower hips, fly the arms. Press it high. Keeping lifted high through that glute bridge, you extend right leg, left arm. Center. Lower. Lift. I don't want to see even an inch of drop through the hips, even as that right leg rolls long. We are almost there. We are almost through the work. So keep pushing, challenge yourself. In 10. We lose the lower of the hips and add on. In 5. In 3. 2. 1, drive it up through center. You're going to extend that right leg long. Keeping legs straight, wave that leg up towards the ceiling, reach weight. Lower leg down straight, back onto that ball, roll it in through center, keep hips high. Extend leg down. Reach it up towards ceiling. Plant that ball, roll it in. Whoo! Reach. Lower, in, out. So good, so strong. We are almost through it. That's it. In 12 seconds, it's just that extension in and out. I know that ball likes to run away from us, so adjust as needed. Drive up 1 inch higher through that left leg, left glute. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. You're going to roll that ball in. It's just that extension of the arm and leg. For 8. For 6. Push up higher through that left heel. I know it burns. Stay with me. 3. Leg goes long in 2. In 1, leg is long. You just reach, lower, reach, lower. 8. In 6. Leg goes to ceiling. We pulse it out in 4, 3, 2, 1, reach that leg to ceiling, weights reach high, pulse it up, up, up. 8, 7, 6, higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Lose those weights. We have a super, super quick ab series to finish us off, to really seal the deal. No weights needed, just grab your ball. It's gonna be quick, fiery, and then we're out of here. Okay, onto your back, legs to tabletop. Let's finish this thing, last few moments of work. Ball in your hands. You're gonna curl up, pass that ball back behind your knees. Lower chest, reach that ball up and overhead. Switching sides, pass that ball. Extend, curl, extend. Whew. Really lifting up and off the chest, off the shoulders. Lifting high, passing that ball, then extending long. This is the finale right here. Everything you have. Can you peel that chest a little higher? In 10. Adding on. In 6. In 4. 3, 2, 1. You'll pass that ball. As arms extend, legs extend, reach. Curl and pass. Arms and legs extend. If that double leg extension isn't for you, you just take a single leg extension or stay with just that curl. Otherwise, if you're coming with me, double leg extension, curl, extend, curl. Oh my goodness. Can you lower those legs a little closer to the mat? You have 10. In 5, we hold legs long. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms go long, legs go long. Let's flutter it out. Maybe you reach those arms up, find a little more lift through the chest. This is it, right here. Flutter. Start to kick a little faster. We have 12, 8, 7, 6. Quicker. Lower those legs a little closer to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug knees in. Nothing left to do. You absolutely crushed it. The hard work is done. Let's just hug our knees into our chest. Let's take a quick stretch out. Rocking side by side. Maybe you want to take a little happy baby. Just start to slow your breathing down. All right. When you're ready, let's find a figure 4, crossing right ankle over left knee. Grabbing behind your left thigh. Peeling up through the head, neck, and shoulders, pulling chest towards thigh. Then lowering down to the mat, pull your knee in even closer. Use your right elbow to push out on your right knee. Those glutes got work today, so let's give them some love. One more breath there. Extend your left leg up towards ceiling. Point and flex through the foot, maybe circle out through the ankle. Feel that stretch through the hamstring. Release that left leg down. Extend left leg long, hug right knee into chest, and curl it over your left side body. Take a spinal twist. That should feel really nice. Just indulge in this feeling here. Acknowledge how hard you work these last 55 minutes, because it's not easy stuff. And often we just rush through it and not give ourselves credit, but it is so hard to just carve this time out for ourselves. So thank yourself for showing up here, for carving out some time for you. That really is the hardest part. One more breath there. Coming back through center. And switching sides. Left ankle crosses over right knee now. Peeling up through head, neck, and shoulders if you did so on the other side. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Push out with that left elbow. And relax everything down. Feel that stretch deep in there. Whoa, this side is like spicy. Extend your right leg up towards ceiling. Point and flex through the foot. Circle out through the ankle. Then relax that leg down. Hug your knee into chest and take that spinal twist over to the right, gazing over left fingertips. My back always pops when I'm in this. Love it. Enjoy this final stretch here all together. Take one final inhale here. Coming back through center. Let's rock and roll our way up to a seat. Massage out through the spine. Coming cross-legged, let's roll out through the shoulders. And you are out of here. You absolutely crushed that workout. That was spicy. So amazing, amazing work. I will see you guys again on the mat soon.